Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. And in today's video, we're back. What? So welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom, and yeah, so I've done some work in my off time since the previous video. As you can see, we've got our Hardrosaurus habitat. It, from what I remember, is a lot different, or at least it looks a lot different. We've got a lot more hills and everything, but this is only one exhibit that has been completely changed. I have also made my own viewing platform, which is heavily inspired by one of the prefabs, just slightly different. As you can see, we have two of them over here, and yeah, this habitat in general is looking quite nice. But yeah, let's swiftly move on over to the beginning, so we can have a look from the start. So people come in, they're walking up, and obviously people somehow get up there. I mean, there are staircases, but yeah. So they tick in, they have their tickets, they come through. As you can see, there's two enclosures on the side with a bridge going over, and they both say Psittacosaurus. So here we have some food kiosks and a toilet area, which was also made by me. It's not the most pretty, but it works. We've got a herbivore viewing center, viewing gallery, whatever, and we can see this exhibit is joined together. They're both made for the Psittacosauruses, and as you can tell, go away Nigel, they all live perfectly and happily. There's one on the bridge. Let's quickly go have a look at him, so they can go from exhibit A to exhibit B very easily, and yeah, they're all happy, it all works fine, and yeah, that's the Psittacosaurus habitat. There's only one type of Psittacosauruses. I haven't made the other two, haven't really wanted to fuss with making two more small ones, but I will get round to it eventually. Anyway, continuing on, so if we go straight past this, we have our Dryo exhibit over here, and obviously we can go up, we can go view them. You can see the Dinosaurs are all happy in their little exhibit. I say little, it's decently large. There are four viewing galleries you can go to have a look at them all. They've got enough feeders, they've got a little bit of water up here, they've got a little bit of a pond over here. You know, they're all fine, they're all happy. He is trying to escape, like a Dryo normally does try to. And yeah, so that is one. That's the Dryos. There isn't a feathered Dryo yet. I haven't re-added him to our park, so I've still got a few to add back in, but that'll come in the future. On either side of the Dryo exhibits, though, we have the Protoceratops. So over here we have our desert environment for the Protoceratops, which involves two of the three types. Go away, Nigel. So we have this one here. Let me just turn the light on so you can all see him. Actually, no, we want normal lighting. We've got this one. We've got this one who's sleeping on some rocks, and this one. So these are the deserty ones. They've got a very nice exhibit, as you can see, and yeah, it's very simple, and it's big enough for them. And yeah, that's exhibit 1 for the Protos, and the other one is a much more luscious green foresty type, and this is for our green Protoceratops. So I thought instead of just having one exhibit for them all, I'd change it to 2. And yeah, it looks quite nice. It's very simple. I say simple. It's probably one of the nice looking ones in my opinion. So we've got the same sort of rocky structure that goes up to a higher portion of the land, followed with this, and then we've got this little pond area, what has a waterfall, and obviously their enrichments. I think it looks very nice, and it's done very well. So I've said like so many times, but yeah, this has taken me quite a while to rebuild all of this stuff. So if we continue on, we have all of my new structures which I made, that's why they don't look too great. But we have our little food area, so you've got some seats on the outside, you can go in, here, you got the back door that goes into the backstage area, which has nothing, and that's the same here. Moving on, we have our gift shop. This is my latest building. It's not completed completely. As you can see, we can go in. We've got our gift shop area here. I need to fill in that probably because they don't need to be there. And we've got some skulls. There's also an upstairs which is not finished at all. We've got another little gift shop area there. And it's exactly the same here, but I think it looks quite nice. And if someone needs the toilets, they have access here. As you can see, it happens on both sides, nice and symmetrical, apart from the pathways, which are not symmetrical, but that's nice. I like it like that. Moving on to our next exhibit, we have our Ceratops. So I think this only has one viewing gallery, and it's not the best placement for it, as you can see, but you can see out. And if we have a little view, we can see they've got like, it's all swampy. A lot of it is swamp, like muddy, sort of swampy terrain. And then we've got a little bit of deserty environment over here, tropical. The feeders up here, we've got a lot of that stuff. So yeah, overall, it's another nice exhibit made by me. I mean, I must say so. Even if they're not the best compared to what other people make, I have limits. And those limits come in very quickly. So yeah, moving on to our next one, we have our Styracosauruses, and we've got our toilets on the side of the viewing area, and we can see in over here, and look at them all. They look very nice. So this exhibit has some nice art, like terrain differences, enough water for them. They're all happy. That's all that matters. This is this whole middle section done. Now obviously if we go this way, there's a lot of people over here. I've done some edits to the side of the path so it looks a bit nicer instead of just a path. But we come into this corner. Let's quickly do this. Exhibit 2. There we go. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay, so we are here, and this is obviously our Tovosaurus exhibit. This is the first one we covered. So yeah, it looks very nice. Much better than the previous one, I think. And if we go this way, we have a completely unfinished exhibit. As you can see, it is not finished at all. You'll see what this one's made for later on in the series. For right now, anyway, I don't have any plans to put anything in here. It's just ready-made for whatever I decide I want to put in there, which hopefully will be something in the next update. There's 3 new animals in that. There should be 3 new animals when they're all released. So I'll let you theorize what will go in there. But anyway, we go back over here, go this way, Protoceratopses, and as you can see, there's I need to do some fencing across here, but we've got a nice little pathway here that goes down. You can go through. You just keep walking, and then we have a staircase. We go up the stairs. We can see we pick one section, and you can come over here and you can view all of the sauropods. This is my new sauropod exhibit. I really like it. I don't know, I just much prefer it over the one I did have before. It felt very unfinished. It's all sandy, kind of like, you know, what I would imagining a Camarasaurus would live like, with what an exhibit would look like. Sort of deserty kind of. And then we've got there, on the other side of the river, we have the redwood area, which comes up here. You've got some trees. Not a lot of water up here, but there are feeding stations for them, and the main water source is here. We could do another theropod. We could do another sauropod. We could do a hadrosaurid. Or we could do another ceratopsid. Or we could even do some of these. But I kind of want to save these for later on. Get all the dinosaurs done first, and then we can start working on the non-dinosaurids. What do we want to do? We could do an Edmontosaurus. Should we do an Edmonto?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to start the time lapse here, guys. So enjoy the time lapse, and yeah, I'll see you all in a bit. Alright guys, so we've made the basics of the exhibit right now. I'm having some issues when it comes to the waterfall effects. It's just not appearing. That appears. Oh, there we go. Okay, well let's quickly place this in. Where do I want it? I might play with that in our off time, but for right now, I can't really get it right. Anyway, let's release the 7.
Found
now,
all over Western North America,
exhibit
EDMONTOSAURUS
crowding's
is the
fine.
textbook definition of a hadrosauur. They're one of the most well-studied animals in the fossil record, providing us with a wealth of insight into how they ate, socialized, and survived.
These guys are beautiful. But yeah, okay, so we need nature. Forest, so wetland first of all. Let's go select. Density, we don't want it too dense. Okay, well we've got enough feeders. Now all we've got to do is the terrain painting, and I think we're good for this exhibit. I think it's quite a nice exhibit. It's quite a big one, but they are Edmontosauruses, and they are actually much bigger than I anticipated. Not gonna lie, look at the size of these guys. These guys are beautiful as well. So, yeah, okay, well let's go back into the time lapse, and we're just gonna quickly do some terrain painting. Alright, well, for the most part, these guys are all good to go. They're all done. We've got just enough for us. We've got a little bit too much, not too much water, but we've got fine water.
Although it doesn't have a magnificent bony crest like its more famous relatives, some Edmontosaurus sport their own flashy headgear in the form of a comb made entirely from soft tissue.
Nice. So, yeah, Edmontosaurus is your iconic hadrosaurid that you normally see. Nice little duck-billed dinosaur, as you can tell why it gets that nickname. Some people say it's not. I personally just call it hadrosaurid, not a duckbill. But, yeah, they're very nice and very pretty. And for the time being, they're all done. The Edmontosauruses are done. I don't know if I'll make any changes in the enclosure, but if I do, then you will be up to date in the next video if I have. But I enjoy it. We've got our own viewing gallery. I think the only thing I could do with the viewing gallery, actually. Now, that is everything done for this. For now, anyway. That is, I'm happy with it all. And yeah. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and share. It really helps me out. And I'll see you all in the next one.